In this daily drop, we're going to talk about the SmallRig 4104 vertical fluid head. So let's go. All right, kids, here we are with a brand new week, brand new episode, and just hitting 11,000 subscribers on the channel. So thank you for all of your support. What I want to do today is just continue my never-ending search for better gear to solve problems. And what I have here is this little fluid head from SmallRig. It is not going to replace something from Miller or Sockler or a company like that, but for a little mirrorless camera where you need to create content for multiple platforms, this has something that I think is pretty cool, which is this little button right here, and it allows you to just immediately switch this over to vertical video. And I've got to up my game here for the channel and the content I'm creating. I do create vertical video for clients, but I need to do it more for this channel and for some of the content I want to create. So it's a pretty interesting little piece of kit. I bought it on Amazon. Cost for me was $79 US. I think it's normally $99 is sort of the MSRP. And it's a kind of little interesting fluid head. You can adjust the handle, so it is telescoping. It is adjustable in terms of position. And you'll see here that I actually have the camera with the plate mounted horizontally underneath the camera. And one of the reasons I like that is because then the plate, the Arca Swiss plate, it's not in the way of the battery door, which is kind of a pain. And actually on this, I kind of wish it was on the other side when mounting in the other direction. But you can see here that what's nice about this is, yes, you get that vertical video, but there's also a release to rotate the head basically 90 degrees. So that gives you the opportunity with the combination of the two to be able to shoot down, to be able to shoot up. You can kind of set it in between the two, but I probably wouldn't recommend that because when you're doing that, depending on the weight of your lens and everything, I'm just not super confident. It's not designed to lock into any of those positions. It's either locking here or it's locking here. Now, the other thing I do want to make a note of, and this is not a review of the product, but I'm liking what I see here, is that the first one that I got had some play, just a tiny bit, but it made the camera just slightly off in terms of that 90-degree angle. So I did a replace item, and I got this second one here, and this one is absolutely perfect. So it has no play that I can see, and it works perfectly. It's a pretty cool piece of kit. You can still do the normal pan and the normal tilt that you would get out of a little head like this, but this is giving you that option to go vertical, which of course is very necessary for certain types of content nowadays. So I think if you start seeing more content with me that's vertical, it's going to be less on a ball head and then changing it to that 90-degree angle, and more of this because it's just faster, easier, and all of that stuff. Don't forget to, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Daily Drop.